G'day chaps, now what I'm showing you at the moment might not look too impressive in the first impression. However, just hang on, let me explain a little bit about what's going on here and you might understand exactly what this means and why it's worth actually talking about. So let me just talk about what you're seeing in front of you right now. Very firstly, obviously you're getting some very low textures right in front of you and that doesn't look very good. In the distance it's a different matter, and I'm going to come back to that in a second, but let me just explain that what you're seeing here is the canvas, it's not the painting, if that makes sense. So this is a technological demonstration, this is a tech demo, this is showing the technology that is in the game. So this is not a trailer, this is what the engine can actually do, and I'll explain why this is important now. So what you're actually seeing at the moment is physics collision is one thing, and this means that you can actually walk. So obviously these are procedurally generated planets, that's the title of this video, and seeing what we're seeing now means that these procedurally generated planets can have things interact with them, and in this case it's a player, so you can have your character run on the planet, and this is no small thing by any means. I mean, you've got actual collision with a procedurally generated world, and this is a complete world. You could go anywhere. This is not like a traditional video game where you have boundaries to the game area where you're allowed to go. You could go to that mountain in the very far distance if you wanted to. You could fly up to that moon, you could take off into space, you could head towards that sun. It's different, and you have to understand how important this is. The other thing is that the shadows, and I'll play this again for you so you can just see it properly. As you watch again, you'll see that the shadows are actually casting properly, which means the physics is working in this game. The light is being cast as it should be on the actual character, and again this is very, very important. The next thing is also that in the distance, as I said, it looks great. I mean, it's incredibly crisp, isn't it? If you look in the far distance, all these mountains, there's that shadow in the distance, these mountains, the view distance is actually outstanding, and this has been slowed down, but if you actually look at the counter on the right, the frames per second is 50. And this is a tech demonstration, this hasn't been optimized yet, so this is very, very promising. In the sky, by the way, you're seeing something that looks like clouds, but that's not actually part of this procedural generation, that's just put there for effect. That's a separate thing. But it's 50 frames per second, which is very, very important, and towards the end of this video I'm going to show this clip again, and I'm going to show it in real-time speed so you can actually see what it actually looks like. I just wanted to really explain what was going on before showing you the clip, because they showed us this clip. It's almost like a teaser, and without explanation it's not going to look very impressive unless you're really into Star Citizen and following its development very, very closely. But this is very important. The other thing is the location. So if you look right at the top, the white text, the very top line on the left hand side, you have cam position. You have cam position equals 1600 or 1580 meters. Then you have 127.26 kilometers by 994 kilometers, and then the angle. You see it? Now, that is saying that your player, your character, is 1600 meters above sea level. It's saying that your character is 127 kilometers from some point and 990 odd kilometers from another point. Now that's important because that's showing just how vast this play area is. It's showing the fact that this is not some small play arena. This is an incredible space. It's a complete world that you're actually able to go, and you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere. It's an overall procedural planet tech, and this procedural planet tech is working. So this is worth marking out as a small milestone. It might not be as impressive at this point in time, but watch this space. Give it another few months, and once they start adding the flora and the fauna and the decoration, once they start painting on the canvas that they've created here, you'll see what I mean. This is groundbreaking technology that we're seeing right here, if you combine it with the other stuff that we've seen so far. Right, boys, I just wanted to really update you very, very quickly. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for other Star Citizen videos. If you're not subscribed, then obviously subscribe, because I'm going to be covering Star Citizen as we go on, as the development continues. And yeah, when we have a proper game, of course, we'll be playing it. Right, that's enough from me, and I will play you the proper clip so you can see it in all its 30 seconds of glory. Ciao for now.